Central C responds to H diss. Now, this is a video from Festify. Might have butchered your name, my guys, but really like your channel from what I've seen. But this is essentially Central C responding to H. Now, I know it was a little bit of a post, but hit that thumbs up button. I'm done talking. Let's just get it from the video. Pause. No Diddy.
So yesterday, H come out and dissed Central C, and his response to H is not what I was expecting. Bearing in mind, H dissed his ex-girlfriend, his manager, his friend, and saying he had ghostwriters. H went in on that.
Went absolutely ballistic. Now, if you haven't heard H's track or seen my reaction to it, you're asleep. But H clapped this man up. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Track. If he come up with that in literally less than 12 hours, that is really impressive. Central C has commented.
He did not come up with that in 12 hours, though. We're not gonna do that. He must have been hating Central C.
Under H's post by just liking it and saying fair enough with the fire emoji. Other than dissing H, Central C took a whole song out, pouring his heart out to his ex-girlfriend Madeline, and H has come along and said, Madeline ain't your ex, that's your cousin, the resemblance. You got Slorm looking like one auntie, now Centch is shagging his family. It's a possibility that Central C has just said one bar but got in a rhyming scheme on that song and not meant it offensively to H, and it's just been blown out of proportion. So he's leaving it.
And that's sort of what I said too. I sort of said that there's a reality where Central C says that line sort of as like, because what I won't ever do is play completely the naive card. Nigga, you knew what this was gonna do, but maybe he says that line knowing it might stir up the some news for his album, give some little publicity, but maybe he didn't mean too much by it, because I still think for Central C and his team, that would be a bad idea to diss somebody with one line, knowing that I don't think they knew H was gonna come with what he came with, but knowing that if you just use one line on him, it's gonna be so easy to beat that and not having a follow-up, unless Centch got a follow-up.
You got to remember, this is an interesting one, because Centch was actually looking up to H and remixing his songs at one point. H had that hit Taste, which Centch remixed.
All right, so listen up.
Hold on, we gotta add. I didn't know Central C was remixing H the OG in this motherfucker.
Call me Mr. Make It Happen, what do you wanna do? She said she loved me the way she fucked me, it must be true. She told her friends how good I fuck, now they won't fuck me too. She made me come quick, but I make her come too. Big old back and pretty face, pussy pink like rose. She naughty low key, so I put her in her place. She sent a text like coming over, mum's away. I was supposed to link my bro, but fuck it then, I'm on my way. Ayy, play.
Niggas be acting like Central C was so much better back then. It's like, no, because he could have kept that. I don't know what H shit sound like, but he could have kept that.
I'm impatient.
Maybe Central C is just in album mode right now and focusing on that. When he's got the time, we'll respond to H. I think it will be a couple of bars in a random song. I don't think he's going to take a whole diss track to address H. It may be a Stormzy thing where he feels like he's too big to address him, like Stormzy did with Chip. If he even responds at all, but Central...
And I will say the UK definitely be looking at it like Chip. A lot of people be making that case that Chip wanted smoke with Stormzy and be trying to act like Stormzy ducked it. Now, I will say, for Central C, it would be almost ridiculous to diss H. Unless you're just on some pure hip-hop shit. Because all you're gonna do is make H... He's going to become what we all think Central C is going to. Mark my words. Take a timestamp and write this down. If Central C disses H and loses this battle, H will become everything we all predicted Central C to be. The crossover, megastar. That's what H should do.
We'll see all he's ever done with Digga D. The only other person he's had problems with is take a few bars out on songs here and there, and he's dissed him quite a lot. The old school vibes and the clashing of the UK. Central C's been linking up with Skepta. He got the Boy Better Know tattoo. He will not go down as one of the greatest lyricists if you don't respond to people that dissed him in an actual track and go back and forth. Maybe Centch just wants to be the richest or the biggest rapper out of the UK, but will not be the best lyricist. Other than Digga D, H is the only person I can really see going back and forth with him.
And Digga D was beefing with Central on some street shit, right? It was some industry shit. Now, a lot of people have came with the thought that Man, this is some fake shit for promo. I don't know if I believe that because Aitch's diss track almost proves that. Nigga, if I'm doing just let's do a little fake beef, I'm not letting you say all the shit Aitch cooking everybody, my mama, my dog, my goldfish. Like, nigga, I ain't know.
A lot of clout himself. He has the big hit songs as well, but let's see what happens. If I'm the manager of Central C or helping direct his career, I'll be honest, I'm not pushing Aitch's buttons anymore and getting involved in unnecessary drama like this. Yeah. He's representing the UK, he's got the Queen chain, and he's got rappers from the UK dissing him that he's not even responded to yet. It's just not the best look for the rappers trying to go international. But for sure, the hardcore and old school UK rap fans that watched all the clashing and the back and forths are not going to give Sench the same respect if he doesn't respond to him, and already not by him.
I really respect that. I don't know who that is, but I really respect that nigga saying that praising the diss track is absurd. Yeah, no, that's crazy. That is crazy. I was waiting for a little bit. I'm gonna address that part a little later, but that was crazy. I'll just say it right now. So what are you saying? You have ghostwriters, such? Are you saying that's a weird thing to co-sign? Fair enough. It's like, that's a weird, but I understand just moving past it. But the fair enough is like, but I understand what you're going for. You're going for the I'm unbothered approach. We see it. It's pretty transparent. That wasn't it.
You're saying fair enough.
Fair enough. You see the top comment? Liked by Central C as well.
He's just said that your manager's 40 wearing a mask, disrespecting all these people in your corner. Fair enough. Fair enough, bro. I fucking listen to grime and shit. Imagine like Skepta and the shit they used to say about each other, bro. Like, even before that, you'd never come out saying fair enough. You get in the booth, or you get pen and pad and you start writing. Fair enough. It just makes me laugh.
And judging by what Aitch posted with this, he put leave me alone. He don't want to be pushed anymore because I feel like it will get a lot worse and he will cut even deeper. There is stuff to mention, like the story we're going to get into next. Since Central C has blown up, he's fallen out of a few friends that are also rappers. Cairo Keys being the main one, he's starting to blow up now. And another situation is a guy called Bambino. You may have seen the interviews. But yeah, talking of something that Central...
Do y'all rock with Bambino and Cairo Keys?
Which is addressed in a bit more detail, is a situation with a former friend. So basically, a guy called Bambino that wants to be a rapper with him was expecting things from Central C on the come up and had a lot of false promises apparently, and come out on interviews exposing them. And Central C did actually address this situation in more detail and more lyrics on his recent album. But we'll get into what the guy said first. Bambino's main point he's publicly shared is the complaint about feeling sidelined as Central C's career ascended, despite their close personal history and shared vision. He mentioned falling out with Central C over being refused a feature that would have resulted in him getting a £250,000 record deal. To be fair, there is songs on YouTube from 7 years ago.
You look at shit like that and it's like, you should give your homie the feature, but Central C moving tactically. You don't want me to give you a feature. You want me to give the label a feature so you can get $250,000 advance that you're going to need to recoup with. Hopefully you'll be able to conjure up more steam off this record. But it's a lot of intangibles. I can see a perspective in why he wouldn't do it, right? It's because if the guy just said you wouldn't give me a feature, I'd understand that. But get a feature so you can go get a $250,000 deal so you're going to give away the song to this label. I thought you were like, I'll give you a single. You can live off the streams for this forever. Yeah, so it's like, because it's fucked the industry, man.
Black box together, and Central C was standing next to him, and they plan coming up together and sharing that success when they make it, which a lot of people do say, but not many people achieve the success that Central C did eventually.
Those curtains if you fucking my amigos. Now it's bare silly girls, bare silly free codes. I was in the club with your girl before I was legal. Fuck that, pause the track and then reload. I don't give a fuck, I swear I do what I wanna do. If them niggas talk my name, my niggas coming through. I don't really play no games, so don't get comfortable. You're right, this is
his shit was hard. He like a UKA boogie. I could just imagine his flow would have developed into its own more, sort of reminds me of like Eurovision and shit. Is that what them niggas is called? Eurovision or what is it? Block or something like that. Y'all know what I'm talking about? But it sort of reminds me of that.
My nigga for life. The way after he blew, the way he started moving, it was like, nah, like, it's like, we wasn't as close as how I thought, basically. So it's like, it could, yeah, I feel left behind still. Yeah, not, yeah.
No, I feel you.
Because the only reason I feel that, not because of just me feeling entitled, is because certain stuff we talk about, like the same convos I have with my own brothers, like that's how I was feeling in my head, like if I make it, if I sign this, we got each other, and it's not even, I wouldn't.
And see, that's that fake shit. If y'all was really as close as you're trying to pretend, you would never be on this interview talking about this nigga, no matter what he did. See, the thing that happens, and when did you diss him? Probably way before that. If it's real love, it's real love. I got niggas I would take a bullet for, or take a bullet for me. Shit, we've been in situations where that could have happened. And I could go 6-7 months without talking to these niggas. Shit, some of them niggas get locked up. You don't talk to them for fucking 2.5 years. Except for when they call you, you can't even call them. They might not have your number or whatever. But when we see each other, oh, it's love. We think it's things. We party. We hug. I miss you. How you been, bro? You tell me about your life. You tell me about yours. If you start dissing me, nigga, we never was that cool. People do this shit. He just wants clout. And it's clear.
Make it. If I sign this, we got each other. And it's not even, I wouldn't even say if I made
like,
it. And I made it. It's not, I'll
DE.
give my brother a check, like a big check. No, that's just, he's just going to come back to me after he spends it. It's more
opportunities.
That's free, and I didn't get no opportunities. And then they'll act like it's me. They're saying, "Oh, we take you everywhere. It's up to you to network with these people." But these people, like, you can't take me anywhere behind you, because these people are going to be thinking they're going to use me to get to you. So I'm going to need you anyway when I'm talking to these people. Do you get it? So it's like, I can't do my...
I will say, that is true. And also, but networking is a tricky game. You got to learn how to network. You might network through just sort of a different report. But he's correct in what he's saying. Any business you do coming as Central C's homie, it's to get through to Central C. So I get that. But at the same time, it's like, then blaze your own path. Then maybe you don't have to be with him, because that's the opportunity he can provide. Why? Maybe you don't have to be. My idea is like, bro, all of us, people who have like a famous homie or whatever, become so entitled, because like all of us who don't have multi-million-dollar friends and shit, right? We don't have a Central C to give us a feature anyways. We don't have a Central C to take us with us. So if Central C wanted to take you around with them for a couple weeks, introduce you to the labels and shit if you're an artist, that would be cool. You would take that as a W. But because we're friends, you start doing too much. You start feeling like, instead of me providing opportunity, you want to take what I have, is what it is essentially. And it's transparent.
Networking, you're gonna have to like
assist.
Yeah, through ball me. But I've never got the through balls. They just want me to just grab the ball from the heart.
Before we get into Central C's response, guys, we're going to be doing some interviews soon. To get the best guests, we need down on me and trying to go viral because he ain't blown yet. How was that my fault? And features. Now my brethren diss me and trying to go viral because he ain't blown yet. How was that my fault? I thought you were a Christian. Why don't you move like Matthew, Philip, disciple? But you...
That's what that was. He cooked that nigga. Right? Why can't you play your role, play your position, bro? If you on a football team, right? On a soccer team, only one person's out at a time. You might be the backup. You gotta stay ready and stay prepared. You still travel with the team. You still are on the team. One day, Messi might go down, nigga. You might come in and score 2. Now we looking at you way different. You might never surpass Messi, but you'll be a starter. We'll find a role for you in this bitch. People don't know how to play their role. Motherfucker come in there first day and want to be Messi. No. How do I help you, Messi? How do I help you win? How do I help you be the best you could be? Because that'll help me be the best me I could be. Because most of us don't have Central C's phone number like you do. So if nothing, you have access to something that a lot of I would like to have his number. Okay, what's up, bro? I don't know what I would do with it. But you know, I would just, you understand what I'm saying? This is such high level connections that you have that you would rather drop a diss track, which lets me know you didn't like him that much, you're short-sighted, and you're clout chasing. Lets me know 3 quick things.
You want Snake Man to move like Judas because you ain't blue. It's a fucking violation. And we're in London, bare opportunity. It's not like we're in Ohio. Central C basically saying it's not his fault. This guy has opportunities outside of him. Live in London. You can make your own record deal and find a way to make it work. But obviously it would...
Like we in Ohio, nigga. That nigga snap. But that's facts. That's fact, bro. Just blaze your own trail. If nothing else, you can still get the deal without the Central C feature. If you're in Central C crew, you on Instagram pictures, you always traveling with him, you can get a record deal. Might not be a quarter ticket because it might have a little less insurance if you're ever getting the song, but you can take a little 40, 50K deal. Because remember, you said it wasn't about the money, it was about the opportunity. And then you'll get that same opportunity. Or you could you could become an underground legend like a lot of these grime niggas did. Like a lot of these, like UK, you don't, I feel like in the UK, you really don't need a deal. In 2025, you don't need a deal. But you want Sench. It was a way
for him to put on someone that he knew that was close to him. Some people agree with Sench, some people agree with this guy.
Yeah, there's periods of time where you stay, like, actually live your man and music. But I can't even remember, like, to get see man in the crib.
Audio is trash.
There was even a situation, even if he was not living there, he was...
Flights to all of these shows and brought you out to these countries.
I booked hotels and flights to all these shows and brought you out to all of these countries. Say thank you and pretend that you're grateful, but when I turn my back, you say fuck me. Whole 6 months living at your mom's. We was like Big Bro on your own. We was with Big Bro on our own. It was us 3. Should never bite the hand that feeds you. I live man starving because you're too hungry. Ooh, I said that. I got you, but you didn't trust me. I would have, but you didn't give me the chance. Facts. Maybe you don't take the deal. Maybe that one nigga, maybe I'm gonna show you how to do this. Maybe I'm gonna let you headline a couple shows with me. That way, maybe I don't want you to do this feature right now because perception. Maybe we want you to be your own artist and we believe in you and think you can succeed just like Central C. And if you come out under Central C, you'll always be looked at as his little nigga. So we don't know, but you dropped a diss track. At least be mad and just keep it to yourself. You dropped a diss track for the clout. Man, lame ass shit. This video is certified vibe check. Hit that thumbs up button. KBD family, we out this hoe. Salute.